everyone. Hi, Shivali. Hi, Banu. Hi, Kanika.
Atma Namaste Sargam. Good evening.
Atma Namaste, Shivali. Good evening. Hello, everyone. Okay. Hi, Shivali. Hi, Banu. Hi, Kanika.
Hi Sargam, Atma Namaste.
Hi, Kanika. Okay. We just give a minute for others to join. Hi, Sumita.
Hi Sargam.
Okay. So I am audible and visible. कोई problem नहीं, right? Oh, अभी कुछ लोग join कर रहे हैं. So we'll just give a few minutes for them to join. And then we will start. Meanwhile, koi questions ho, kuch bhi ho. How many of you are like born in the sun sign of Sagittarius? Like Saggis, any Saggis in the call today? Yay, Shivali, yes. Wonderful. Oh, your daughter, Kanika, that's wonderful. Hi, Garima. Thank you for hi, Vanda. Thank you for joining. Let us start. So, welcome everyone to the new moon of Sagittarius. And probably, we've done a good job this entire year. We've had these full moons and new moon meditations very regularly. And so good to see so many of you joining on a regular basis. And, by now you know the significance and how much I've been emphasizing on, doing at least 2 meditations a month. That is new moon and full moon. And, if you are not a regular meditator, these 2 meditations a month can help you sail through the entire month and keep you on the path. It is very, very important to stay on the path, to be connected, to stay motivated, and to be self-led, And when I say self-led, most of the time it happens that, when you're looking up to some person or, you're with a coach, mentor, if they walk forward or they are doing very well in their life and they are, taking you along with you, you have the momentum, right? But if they go through or they slow down or they stop and they look back, it's, all the followers have stopped and they're just looking for direction. So that kind of leadership, is very, very dependent. And I think it's time that we don't only follow people that we look up to, but we start, taking the reins of our own purpose, our own success, our own destiny in our hands, and be self-driven, be self-led, because that is what is going to take you from where you are to where you want to be. The other person can hold your hand, but there is a law of cycle that governs everybody's life. So it's like, there would be highs, there would be lows, and the people that you're looking up to are also going through similar cycles, right? So we have to be a light, not only to ourselves, but to the mentors that we are looking up to as well. And keep showing up, keep doing, and moving in the direction of our joy, in the direction of our purpose. Now, Sagittarius, the sun sign, is very, very interesting. And how many of you know what the representation, the vector representation of the Sagittarius looks like. Just type it in the chat box. Let's see how many. I'm sure, Shivali and Kanika should know a little bit, but let's open it up for anyone who knows it. What is the sign? What is the symbol that we use for Sagis? Anyone? I'm just waiting for an answer. Or else so for those of you who've seen my creative, it's basically, a bow and arrow. Yeah, Vandana, thank you. It's a bow and arrow. And it is of great spiritual significance as a soul, as a personality that we are. Now, how many of you remember the, in Mahabharat, jab Dronacharya, सारे पांडवों को बुला के सिखा रहे थे. There was a bird that was on a tree, and he asked each one of the Pandavas to tell what they could see. And, based on the intention or based on what they felt, their focus was, they started telling about what they were seeing on the tree. And it was only Arjun who said that I can see only the bird's eye. So your, the bow and arrow, the significance of bow and arrow is when you have a goal, right? And when you're very directed towards the goal, the arrow is the mental energy that you put into achieving that goal. So koi bhi goal hum jab life mein create karte hai, it requires a lot of thinking, strategizing, planning, a lot of mental energy. So the arrow is basically that mental energy which is loaded upon, the bow, and the bow is just a vehicle for sending that arrow or the intention to the goal, and that vehicle is the body. Okay, so when you direct your mental energies through your body to pursue a goal, you can achieve a high degree of success or alignment with that goal. And that is the spiritual significance of this constellation of Sagittarius, which we will be discovering or uncovering during our session. How many of you had this, and you knew that this is what it meant? You can type yes or no so that I know. Beautiful. Yeah. So basically, the sign, the Sagittarius as a sign is a sign of great balance. Now, when I say balance and vision, these are the two aspects of Sagittarius. And so for all of us who are not born in the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, this is a great opportunity to basically connect with that virtue or the energies that are available and open during the Sagittarius season. It's available freely for all of us. But the people who are born in Sagittarius are more magnetized by those qualities. Okay, somebody messaging not able to join. Just checking. Sorry, guys. Trying to help. Okay. I have ID but not password. How do I give the password? I think it's alignment. Okay. Okay, so basically it is balance and vision. Okay, so when I say balance, it is the balance, when when you are trying to achieve your goal, you have to be emotionally, mentally, physically aligned towards it. And there has to be a certain amount of harmony within the energies of your mind, body, and spirit in order to pursue a goal. You know, probably you would have observed that many a times when you are trying to achieve something in your life, but you have problems, you have an emotional problem, or you have a physical problem, or sometimes you have a lot of mental anxiety, you're not able to focus on what you truly want, but the energy diffuses into, balancing these different parts or these different energies within you, right? So in Sagittarius, you can be a perfect, or you can be a good Sagittarian if you are able to create that balance and maintain your vision. And that is super, super important. So it's always seen that, when I say there is a cycle, or everything is cyclical in your life. So when the energies are low, and when I say the energies are low, it is probably there is a misalignment in your mental, physical, emotional, or even your energy body. It is very difficult for you to pursue with your vision or to follow your vision, right? So it is a good time to even introspect that what is that side of you that requires attention or alignment. And, when you focus on it, try to work with it so that you can bring harmony in that area of your life and utilize the energies to pursue your vision. Okay? Any questions? Now, whenever there is a change in a zodiac sign, there is an internal shift in the energy also that one can feel. Now, the past month has been cosmically very charged and very, you can say, overbearing at times because of the eclipses that have gone. So you had the solar eclipse, you had the lunar eclipse, and then you had the palindrome, like 22/11/22 happening, and then there was 8 November 2022. Then there was 11/11. So a lot of cosmic events were happening during the last zodiac sign, and it was kind of a roller coaster for all of us. If you would have observed your energies, sometimes you would have been thinking in one direction, and then probably you couldn't maintain that energy, and then you started thinking in the other direction. And there was a lot of focus, deprioritization, reprioritization that would have happened in your life in the past 1 month. How many of you could feel that, like, you really saw that happening? It happened with me. And probably that's the reason we did a lot of, meditations in the month in order to help everybody to balance their energies. Dharma says me. Okay. Anybody else? Now, for all of us who have gone through this kind of a, turmoil, or our energies have been low, so with these Sagittarian energies coming in, there will, you will be experiencing a shift in your own energy. Like, you'll be inspired to take up something new. You will be inspired to do, or again, align your energies toward your goal and vision. And this time, especially of the new moon, like I say, new moon is a good time to setting those intentions, and then you follow it up during the full moon. So you get 14 days to prepare for your goal, setting up, and then you keep energizing for it for another 14 days. And so every month you are able to accomplish something worthwhile, aligned with maybe a major goal in your life, or maybe something that you think is your purpose. So it's an excellent opportunity for all of us to meditate together today and utilize the stillness of the new moon that helps you to reflect deeper into the virtues. Now, our growth, our evolution, everything is is divinely connected, or you can say it is blended with the virtues that we are required to work on as we evolve into a better version of ourselves. So basically, when we say evolving or becoming a better human being, it is with respect to the virtues, with respect to character building. So during these times of new moon, you're able to see through your character flaws, or the virtues that sometimes hold you back from taking the next big step in your life, or maybe doing the right thing. So on the planet Earth, we have a lot of people who have the willingness to do good or goodwill, but doing that goodwill requires a lot of will. So you should have the will to do good, and you should also have the willingness to do good. So will of doing good and goodwill, both are important for you to physicalize the good that is in you. Okay, so these new moon the new moon events are an opportunity for all of us to dive deeper into the stillness within ourselves, and to ask deeper questions, to ask what is it is required of me in order to, maybe if you've created a goal, so what is required of me to maybe achieve a goal of maybe a couple of lakhs this month in sales, or what is required for me as a person to evolve into, to create something amazing in my life. And maybe for other people it can be a bigger goal of 5 years, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever you think you are trying to achieve in your life. So in the achievement of that goal, you are also evolving, and that evolution is the bigger bounty that you are taking home. So your goals, your aspirations, your purpose, all of that seems to be a big thing, and we are all deeply focused in achieving those. But the bigger achievement for all of us is in that journey what or who we are becoming, which is a byproduct of running after the goals or achieving these goals. And the person that you are becoming is the human being, or is the evolution, or is the ascension that is happening within you. So that transformation of you, with respect to the character building that you are doing, with respect to how virtuous you are becoming, with respect to how well you've developed your will, or how well you've developed your heart, so your loving kindness is balanced with your constancy of aim and effort, all of this is basically shaping you, or you can say polishing you into the wonderful human being that you are becoming. And that is the bigger achievement that is happening in the event of pursuing your goals, right? And that is super, super important. So your goal could be achieving a few lakhs a month, or maybe some few crores in 6 months, or even more. And it could look very, very materialistic. But in the journey of becoming, or becoming a crorepati, or maybe a multimillionaire, who you are becoming is the treasure, and that person. So like I say, when you know how to achieve money, achieve a certain money goal, and you are able to develop the qualities of a person who can create and hold and grow that money, even if that money is taken away from you, you will be able to create it again. How many of you agree? Shumaira, you can still be seeing. Okay, no problem. Agree? Sorry. Sorry for the little bunny rabbit. So it's just me and my kiddo at home for this week. So you see both of us. Okay. If you have any other perspective, or if you feel, we can add anything to this discussion or, this discourse, feel free to type in or just ask me to unmute you. I would love to hear from you. Now these concepts are very, very important, or, are always a precursor to any meditation that I do, because once you understand the importance of why you are doing what you're doing, it will not be a forceful thing for you. It will be very, very logical for you to, appreciate the new moon phenomena or the full moon, cosmic event that is happening. Hi, Gaurav. Oh, that's nice if somebody has joined. Okay. Now, when I talk about virtues or character building, what do you think is the number one emotion that can derail you from your journey towards your goal? What is that one emotion? And you have to just introspect within yourself. So there is no right answer or wrong answer. But what is that one emotion that throws you off track when it comes to achieving your goal at times? And I just want to hear from all of you. So please type in the chat box. This will really help you to see, when we are doing the group work, the collective energies of the group will tend to take the answers towards one side. So let's see what comes up. So there is fear, anxiety, so fear, overwhelm, anger, procrastination. Insecurity, low patience, okay. Now, right, okay, yes. Yeah, Ankita. Overwhelmed. So if you can see the answers, insecurity, low patience, anger, anxiety, uncertainty, all of these, basically, what do they fear of failure? What does it create within you? एक word में, it's a 10-letter word, start with R, ends with T. So what happens when when you are low at patience and you really lose your temper and maybe you do something that is that you shouldn't do? It's resentment. So for all of you who've written any of the answers, so when you procrastinate, and then you are behind schedule for a long period of time, or you are not able to work with the speed that you really wanted to, you feel resentment, right? Again, when you have anxiety for a long period of time, or when you're insecure, there is anger. Even when you're angry for a moment, or maybe you have really like gone top of your head being angry, after some time, when you've really hurt somebody dear to you, or you've hurt yourself, there is resentment, right? So resentment is one of the, you can say, the after emotion of all that you shared, all of you. How many of you would agree? You resent it. I'm just Googling something. Yeah. So resentment as an emotion is very heavy. If so, anger is, you feel angry, but it's like, blasting. It goes out. So there is a lot of like there is a lot of energy that goes out of you. But resentment is immersive. When you feel resentment, you want to just um, vanish, disappear in your own world. You don't want to see yourself, because you're not able to accept the things that you've done at times, even with minor things, like, which seem to be small, like procrastination. But if you've done it for a long time, you just feel that, you are not able to face yourself, because you were supposed to do something that could make you feel better and that could have put you on the path. But if you are doing it oftentimes, then probably, you just feel that I'm not doing justice with myself, with my progress, and I'm not so good anymore. So the resentment is a very, very heavy emotion for those of you who felt it for a long period of time. Now, if you've heard about Louise Hay, she says that resentment, guilt, criticism are there are these four emotions that are basically responsible for causing immense problems with your body. So resentment, basically, if you know the solar plexus chakra, it's just under your rib cage. If you go, so you have a front solar plexus and then you have a back solar plexus. So if you hold that emotion of resentment for a long period of time, your back solar plexus chakra gets extremely congested. And your solar plexus chakra is right in the center of the body. So you have 3 chakras above, 3 chakras below, and solar plexus is right in the center. So every time that you lose your temper, every time you get angry, every time you lose your patience, every time you procrastinate, when you start accumulating that for a long period of time, it becomes resentment. And you start resenting your action, you start resenting yourself at times. And that gets accumulated in the solar plexus area. And then it's chock blocks, your kidneys, it chock blocks your pancreas. So, there are people who've been resenting for a lot of time and they have diabetes. Okay. And, for those of you who know, diabetes is related with sweetness of life. So, if for a long period of time you're resenting, you are going to miss the sweetness of life. And the sweetness of life is when it flows, right? But resentment is like a blocker. So every time you don't do what you're supposed to do, you will either mask it through anger, or you will mask it through procrastination, or you will mask it through anxiety, So when you start doing that, the flow of energy in your body is it's non-uniform, and you can feel that over a period of time, you start becoming bitter. Okay. And, one of my teachers, when I started studying self-development early on in like 2013, I used to love the work of Dr. Wayne Dyer. And he gave this beautiful example that, when you crush an orange, you will always get an orange juice. When you crush an apple, you will always get apple juice. When you crush a Karela, you will always get a Karela juice. So it is not about how you crush it, but what is within you will determine what comes out of you. सो हम उसको कोल्ड प्रेस तरीके से भी जूस निकाल सकते हैं, हम उसको ग्राइंडर में भी करके निकाल सकते हैं। लेकिन अगर आप ऑरेंज का जूस निकालोगे मे बी स्लो प्रोसेसिंग करके, और it might taste a little different, but it'll still be orange juice. Similarly, when you do it with Karela or bitter gourd, it will be Karela juice. Maybe thoda bahut taste mein difference with the cold processing of juice or the high speed juice processing. Bas utna hi. But what matters is what is within you. So when you're holding resentment for a long period of time, there is a lot of change that happens on a physical level for you, and also at an emotional level for a long period of time. And so if अगर एक भी बीमारी कोई ऐसी लग गई, या एक भी कोई इशू आपकी लाइफ में फिजिकली इशू आ जाता है, you will see that all these aspirational things that we start doing, they start losing meaning. Kabhi there'll be less meaning, more meaning, less meaning, more meaning. Like you'll have to really pull yourself up in order to work for a goal, right? So early on, if you're able to understand that, I have anger issues, I procrastinate a lot, or I have problem with anxiety, start telling yourself that I don't have to resent myself for this, because the more I resent myself, the more I'll start becoming bitter. If I start becoming bitter, the sweetness of my life will go away, and what I'll start attracting from other people is more bitterness. And the more I hold it, it'll start impacting my physical organs and make me feel sick. So the whole, now connecting it with the Sagittarius. So the lower emotion, the dominant emotion for the group is resentment. Now, if you resent yourself for a longer period of time, yeah, I'm sure, for all of you, you will be able to see how all of this is connecting. And as you know, this session is not very, I'm not like prepared, because the group is always different, and the questions that we ask will always bring in a different angle to it. So, for the benefit of the group, connecting it with Sagittarius. Now, it requires balance, and you should have a vision. Right? Now, what happens when you start resenting yourself? You start seeing yourself in negative light. You will start seeing your flaws more than your strengths. Okay? Now, like I said, your solar plexus is congested, and you will have high chances of having issues with your pancreas and your kidneys. So BP and high blood pressure, and your diabetes, or things related with insulin, you will be more prone if you keep holding this for a long period of time. Now, apart from that, the vision gets hampered. And when we are talking about the vision is not only connected with the the goals and the larger goals that you're setting up, but with your actual vision also. So the vision that you have for your life comes from the third eye. But even for for all of us, the vision is also connected with our eyes. So you'll see that if you are resentful for a long period of time, your eyesight will also suffer. When I say that, again, issues related with eye can be very, very dominant for people who resent themselves quite a bit. So all of this is very, very connected. And if you're able to see the inner meaning, or understanding how emotions hamper different aspects of you, you will start being watchful about these emotions more as compared to the food that you eat. So I've seen so many people working on their physical bodies with respect to the food, or or having a dietitian or a nutritionist or all of that, in order to put them back on track with their physical body, well-being of the physical body. But if you study more and more of this, you will realize that 85% of the time, the issues that you're seeing with your body is because of the emotions that you are delving deeper into every day. A healthy emotional lifestyle, more chances of you being happy and healthy. Lower emotional vibrational state, more chances of you being unhealthy physically also. Because, like I said, resentment is a heavy emotion. If you do that more often, your body will start feeling very, very heavy. You will not feel energetic and active. You will feel like hiding yourself, and when your mind is thinking in that manner, it will try the body will like try its own ways to make you feel invisible, less attractive, right? So just be mindful of all the things that are uncovering during this session, because again, like I say, it's a small group, and when we are talking to a group, the energy tends to shift to the dominant consciousness of the group. Okay, so maybe many of you need to hear this. How many of you feel this was relevant? I think for the first time I've spoken so much about the emotional aspect and how it is connected to the physical aspect. Did you guys feel okay? Thank you, Ankita. That was a good one. Let's see. Anybody else feels that okay, this was for me? Yes, this was for me. I need to really take care of my health, and I need to really take care. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So I'm really happy that probably, sometimes you say something and you're not even prepared, or you don't even know that it'll go in that direction. But when it goes, it's like divinely guided. It's natural, I guess. Almost everyone goes with some or the other. Okay. Great. Now, coming back to, so for all of you, I would say, not too many people understand how much impact emotions have on physical body. That's right. And even those who understand, Vandana, the problem is not many are equipped to do anything about it. That is a sad reality. You may understand all of that, but when it comes to your own emotional hygiene, you're not able to do much. Yeah. I feel, awareness to come nahi hai, Gaurav, because there is so much information that is floating. But the fact is, most of the time, because the physical body is more visible to us, today we are talking more about, the bodily nutrition and giving too much emphasis on the well-being of the body, which to some degree is right, but again, it's an integrated approach. It is mind, body, and soul. This is a good word. Yeah, we do become uncomfortable. There is sometimes emotional diarrhea. Yeah, so with people who are having a lot of resentment, there is an emotional diarrhea that happens. So when they will blast, or when they are ready to speak, they will speak left, right, and center. It would be very difficult to comprehend कि उन्हें गुस्सा किस बात पे आया, because they will have so many open agendas in their life जो उन्होंने कभी complete नहीं किए थे, because of the resentment or holding it back, right? So yeah, just as we give birth to our body, we need to give some emotional shower also. जैसा कोई चीज होनी चाहिए. And today I was seeing things like dancing, things like moving your body in a certain way. And it's not gymming per se, but whatever feels comfortable to you. Her body ka ek natural rhythm hoga. If you are able to flow with that natural rhythm and shake off and let go and release of these emotional stuff that happens in your day-to-day life, you will see ki farak padta hai. So today I was just going through somebody's podcast, and she was telling that जैसे जब शेर zebra का शिकार करने आता है, and it runs for its life, अपनी जान बचा के भागता है. जब वो अपनी जान बचा लेता है, उसके बाद खड़े होके ना वो बहुत सारा शेकिंग करता है, because that anxiety of saving its life is stored. उसके जो impulses होते हैं, those are stored in the body or in the energy body somewhere. So it stops after it feels that it's comfortable. It shakes off that energy. It has to let go of that energy, right? So जो animal kingdom है, उनके लिए forgiveness और ये सब चीजें possible नहीं है. So they have their own mechanism of utilizing bodily movements in order to let go or release of the anxiety, of the trauma, of the fear that they feel in their body, right? So for all of us also, there would be fear, there would be trauma, there would be resentment, but we need to understand ways how we can let go of them, so that when we are starting something new in our life, or when we are chasing our goals, they do not have the imprints of the past. Epigenetics कहते हैं हम बहुत distance past में, when things go lifetime to lifetimes, or which are coming from your grandfathers and grandmothers. But apart from that, day-to-day life में भी ऐसे बहुत सारे traumatic incidents होते हैं that we need to let go, we need to release. And therapy in India is not catching up that much. It might take some more time, but this is so important. When people are behaving so animal-like at times, you can see the news and you would realize कि अरे बाप रे, ऐसा भी हो सकता है. A human being can do this thing because he was angry or because things didn't go their way, right? So ये सब चीजें इसलिए होती है because all of that thing you are holding in you, and it brings you so down emotionally, energetically, that you start behaving or you start acting with your animal instincts, right? But we are not made to be animals. We are human beings. We have to pursue higher virtues, higher goals, higher agendas in our life. Okay, so I hope all of you got an insight into this aspect of emotion that I wanted to cover. So if you resonate with resentment, do take care of it. And we are doing a 30-day challenge of raising your vibe, which will start this weekend. It's a very short notice, but I want to do it. The whole point of doing this 30-day challenge is, when we start New Year, we are able to release and let go, and we are able to optimize the energy in order to bring in the goals, to accomplish them in 2023. So if any of you is interested, you can reach out to me. So there are 5 live sessions that we'll be doing. The rest of the days we'll connect through WhatsApp. And I will be giving you daily tools in order to, raise your energy. I wouldn't say raise, but clean your energy. It's not raising your energy, but cleaning your vibe. How you can clean your energy of the past, especially, the past that probably you've been working on and is holding you back for a long time. So 5 live sessions, and the remaining are, I don't know, maybe I'll join, but abhi ke liye maine 5 live sessions kiya, but I might jump in between for a status check with all of you. So we are starting this Saturday with an introduction class. So if you're interested, let me know, and I would love to have you. And probably, all the resentments and the emotions that you've been talking about, you will find a logical way of working on them. Okay. So moving on. The three virtues associated with Sagittarius are clarity, inspiration, and focus. Okay. Now, out of these three, I just want you to just think which one vibes more closely with you. Clarity, focus, and inspiration. What is it that you need at this point of time? You can write any three. You can write all three, two, or any one. So which one is really close to you energetically? You feel, this is what clarity. Come on, guys, let's see. अब इस बार ये positive emotion किस तरफ shift कर रहा है? The collective. What does the collective energy says? Okay, we are already moving towards the 50%. It's clarity, clarity, clarity. Let's see और क्या आ रहा है. I think 4 of you have written clarity at least. Come on, type in the chat box. Okay, so it's actually bending towards clarity. So clarity is probably the collective virtue that we are all trying to work on during this Sagittarius new moon. Surely sees clarity. Wow. So you see, guys, probably now I would want to do these live synchronization workshops. I really wanted to do them. So it is like this, if you answer one person's query in a group, that answer would actually be applicable to most of the people in that group scenario. So it's very, very interesting to see how people come together in a group and they have a similar vibe or similar energy, similar questions, similar situations that they are working on. And that's why you get attracted and you come together. And then, we can find a solution to it. So thank you. Thank you for being such a proactive audience. Okay. So with respect to clarity, I will just expand on today's meditation. We'll make it about clarity, okay, for the benefit of all of us, so that we are able to create better goals during this new moon time. And then, we have more clarity of what we want to work in 2023. And it will also help in your vision boarding. So we are all okay with it. We are going to work on clarity. Okay. So when you say clear, the word clear, okay, which part of the body do you think gets involved in clarity, in seeing things clearly? Okay, somebody's saying forgiveness. Yeah, we'll come to that. So clarity, is it the eyes? Okay, Mother says eyes. Clarity is eyes, then brain, thoughts. Yeah. Movement. Mm-hmm. Movement requires a path, and for that path to be there, you need clarity, direction. It's interesting. Yeah. Thoughts. So we generate around 60,000 thoughts in a day, right? But with those 60,000 thoughts, choosing the right kind of thoughts or creating the thoughts that are aligned in the direction of your goals is more important than just thoughts or just thinking. Okay. So basically, to have a vision, if we understand the chakra, it's your Agya chakra or the Ajna chakra in between your eyebrows that should be activated in order to see or have a vision about about your life, about your goals. And when you have that vision, that is where the clarity plays an important part. So to have a vision, uh, so basically vision and clarity are interrelated. Okay, I don't want to confuse you, but when you say clarity, basically it's connected with a vision of who you want to be, what you want to achieve. So that is where you need clarity, where you want to go, right? So we will work on the ajna today, and with that, yeah, let's do that, and we'll connect certain other aspects also. So are you guys all ready? Great. So in order to bring in clarity, yeah, so whether you are on the right track or the wrong track, or the direction or the path that you've taken is correct or not, all of that basically depends upon your vision of your purpose, the clarity of your purpose. If you're clear on the on what where you are wanting to go, then the path will unfold. Okay, so I want you to just close your eyes, and I will teach you a simple method of connecting with yourself. Apart from that, we will also learn to activate the third eye or the Agya chakra. Okay, so it's a simple technique that you can do in any of your meditation. It helps you to connect with your Agya chakra better. So just close your eyes. We will invoke to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the great ones, holy gurus, holy master saints, archangels, holy angels, to all the spiritual elders and helpers, to the divine beings or the cosmic beings of the constellation of Sagittarius. We invoke for your divine light, divine love, divine power, divine healing energies, inner healing, physical healing, the blessings of abundance, the blessings of prosperity, the blessings of clarity, the blessings of alignment, the blessings of inspiration, the blessings of focus. We thank you all in full faith. So be it, so be it, so it is. I want you to connect your tongue to the palate and slightly raise your chin upward. And as you raise your chin upward, automatically your eyes will start focusing on the third eye. So a gentle focus will come upon the third eye. Do not strain yourself to look between your eyebrows, but gently when you lift your head, your focus will be on the third eye or the Ajna chakra. Keep your tongue connected to the palate. Be aware of a point of light on top of your crown. And this point of light is going all the way up, 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 connecting with this beautiful constellation of Sagittarius. For simplicity, we will just visualize a beautiful bow and arrow in the cosmos, in the sky. And this arrow is pointing towards your life purpose, your divine vision. And what I want all of you to do is, with lots of gratitude and lots of respect, just try to connect with the energies on top of your head. So just be aware of this point of light on top of your crown. Be aware of the energies or this channel, this little thread of light from the top of your head going all the way up, 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 connecting with the constellation of Sagittarius. Breathe normally. Do not hold your breath. As you start connecting with this constellation, be aware of the new moon. The moon which is not visible. There is a lot of darkness in the sky, helping us to see the stars better. And as you see the stars better, the light of those stars shine brightly, directing their light to your third eye, cleansing, healing the third eye, especially the light coming from the constellation of Sagittarius. And the brightest star in this constellation, the energies are being connected with the Ajna chakra. And these divine energies are healing at deeper levels your ability to see clearly through your purpose, to be able to see clearly the path that you have to take. Even if you are not able to understand your path during the meditation, it is working at the subconscious level, calibrating every cell, every atom, every particle of the third eye, calibrating it with the energy of clarity that is optimum for you at this point in your life, based on your energy, current energy, based on your current focus, aim, goal. Your third eye is calibrating, adjusting itself to see the immediate next goal that it needs to achieve in order to move forward in alignment with your path. The affirmation for the Sagittarius moon is, I see the goal, I reach that goal, and once I reach that goal, I see another goal. I want you to just internalize this affirmation. And from the third eye, just let it sink in. I see the goal. And as you see the goal, as you see that it is in front of you, your next big goal, be aware of your physical body, be aware of your mental body, be aware of your physical body, be aware of your energy body, emotional body, and the mental body, and all these subtle energies around you. All of these are again being recalibrated, retuned to align with the next big goal of your life. And as this vision unfolds, with the blessings of God, with the blessings of all the great ones, holy gurus, holy master saints, archangels, holy angels, all the divine beings, especially the constellation of Sagittarius, visualize yourself moving in the direction of that goal. You don't know what is that goal at this point of time, but I want you to move with faith and take the next right step that shows up in your life. Whether it is with doing a meeting with the right person, with the next person who calls up, whether it is taking up a course, whether it is setting up, a one-on-one, whether it's anything, the next right step to reaching the bigger goal, you just have to immediately focus upon that. And remember the affirmation, I see the goal. I reach the goal. I see another goal. This is the mantra or the key to achieving clarity for all of us. You don't need to figure out the whole picture. You just need to figure out the next right step. Let it sink in. You can affirm it with your own mouth. Just say it with me. I see the goal. I see the goal. I reach the goal. And I see another goal. Clarity is not about seeing the bigger picture. It's about understanding the next right step and taking the action. So be it, so be it, so it is. And with that, your third eye chakra is being cleansed. Your back head chakra is being cleansed. Your forehead chakra is being cleansed. Your crown chakra is being cleansed. All your minor chakras of the eyes, the ear, the ears, the minor chakras of the brain, the minor chakras within your face, all of them are being cleansed and energized and are being tuned to the optimum vibration for you to create the right intention and to take the right action. So be it, so be it, so it is. Be still, be aware, let the energy sink in. Keep your chin raised, your eyes looking slightly towards the third eye, towards the nose, the top of the nose where it joins the forehead. To the Supreme God, we thank you. To the Divine Father, Mother, we thank you. To all the great, great ones, Holy Gurus, Holy Master Saints, Archangels, Holy Angels. To all the great, great ones, we thank you for your priceless blessings, especially to the higher beings or the beings of the constellation of Sagittarius, the archer, the visionary. Thank you for the virtues of clarity, for the virtues of inspiration, for the virtues of focus. May my body, my subtle bodies absorb and synthesize these energies within my system. May it shift the energies within me at deeper and deeper levels, at cellular, at particle levels. So be it, so be it, so it is. May it also disintegrate the imprints of resentments that I've held throughout these 6 months. May all the energies of resentment be dissolved by the sweetness, by the tenderness, Sorry, I got dropped off. If somebody could just gently tell me where I was. Cleansing. Okay. So may these deep energies help you cleanse 6 months of resentment within your system, with the blessings of God, with the blessings of my teacher, Master Choa Koksui, Mahaguruji Mealing, with the blessings of all the great, great ones, with the blessings of the power vested in me for healing. I bless all of you to heal and release and transmute 6 months of resentment that you're holding within your system. And in exchange, feel the gratitude. Feel the emotion of gratitude within your system for this session. Feel the gratitude for your connection, for the presence of each one in the group who is contributing to your healing. And just say, I release and I let go. I release and I let go. 6 months of resentment caused due to maybe procrastination, anxiety, anger within my system. I release it from my body, from every cell of my body, every particle of my subtle bodies. And I transmute them with the energies of gratitude and appreciation for spending this 1 hour within this meditation program and investing in myself. I'm super grateful for the healing that is happening at conscious and subconscious levels. So be it, so be it, so it is. And just feel this energy moving out from your solar plexus, especially from your pancreas, from your kidneys, from your liver, and just transmuting into the energy of love and appreciation and gratitude. Feel the energy of love and appreciation. I want you to just hold your heart and just sway your body. Like I said, you need to release it. So just form this infinity symbol, or the 8 symbol. As you feel this movement and you connect with your body, you integrate with your emotions, with your energies, with love, happiness, joy, and gratitude. Feel the softness, feel the calmness, as if you are being lulled by a mother. Whatever feels safety for you, comfort for you, gratitude for you. Just visualize your body swaying, feeling lighter, shaking off that resentment, releasing that anger, tendencies of procrastination, bouts of anxiety. They're just leaving your body, feeling lighter and lighter, aligned with your well-being. So be it, so be it, so it is. Just a thank you. Thank you for everyone who is present in the group. To the Supreme God, we thank you. To the Divine Father, Mother, we thank you. To all the great, great ones, Holy Gurus, Holy Master Saints, Archangels, Holy Angels, to all the spiritual elders and helpers, we thank you all for your priceless blessings. I feel whole, I feel complete. I'm so grateful for the blessings of clarity, inspiration, and focus during this Sagittarian seasons. Now, if you want to bless anybody that you think requires happiness and joy, just bless and shower that person with a lot of love, a lot of joy and happiness. So be it, so be it, so it is. And share it with everyone in the group. May all of you be blessed. Also, if you feel this deep cleansing and healing happening, I would suggest donate portion or whatever suits you to the Zero Hunger Drive if you want to. Just to do the energy exchange so you're more receptive of this energy. And may this healing take place over the next 2 days within your system. May you be able to release and let go of this resentment energy and tune or calibrate to the energy of clarity and focus, inspiration and gratitude. With the blessings of God, with the blessings of all the great, great ones. Tathastu, so be it. So be it. You can open your eyes with a big, broad, beautiful smile. I will unmute all of you. Okay. Just unmuting. Thank you, Divya. Shivali, just checking. Sumita. I just want a feedback, guys. I hope you guys could experience it. Hi, Gaurav. Has to unmute. See if you can unmute. Yeah.
I feel great, malab, heavy energies, and there's a little pain in my stomach. I don't know. So somehow something is happening for sure. So gratitude. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and please share that link for where we can, just donate and do this thing.
I will do that.
Thank you so much, Mela. I'm glad that I was not aware. Someone told me that Gaurav today is Amasya, and I was just checking this thing and just thought let me do something tonight. And thank you so much for being a channel, and I'm able to do this thing. So thank you again.
Thank you, Gaurav, and I'm really happy. In spite of the last minute intimation, I see people joining, and you guys are the motivation for all the work that I'm doing. So thank you for being a part of my work. Though, it becomes too much at times for me to handle everything, but I made it and I feel so happy about it. So here is the link for Zero Hunger Drive. You guys can donate, and there is a lot of information that is available. You find people who are working in your city, so you can reach out to them as well. Yeah. Sumita, thank you. I hope Jo disconnect hua tha, that was not for a long period of time. I opened my eyes and I suddenly saw blank screen. So
I think it was for 2-3 minutes for sure. So we were like, I lost, and suddenly I think your voice is not there. And is it only me, or the meeting ended, or what?
This Apple ka laptop is superb. I thought we are left for a long time meditating. How sweet, right? Yeah, you got additional time with, your soul without me. Some me time. You guys got some me time, actually.
You can say that.
Okay, so thank you, everyone. And, you can share your experiences. It will help to spread my work. And I'm sure, these meditations are going to help many people. It's just that I want to find the right people who can spread it. So help me spread my work by sharing these meditations. They are there on YouTube. And support my work. I would really be grateful to you. Okay, so thank you. Have a good night. We'll connect again on full moon. And agar 30 days ka clean your vibes karna hai, then you let me know. Okay. Bye. Good night.